I'm back again today, okay, with a different topic again in English grammar. Yeah, so let us learn something different. You all might be bored of seeing this face in the YouTube channels, right? All the applications you will be having this one particular face coming and teaching English and English and English. Are you all bored to see me? No, good. Chalo, then. So let's start off with a new topic in English grammar. Yeah. Today we are going to talk about nouns. Okay. Last class we have seen about sentence. Yes, we have talked about a sentence. We have talked about an alphabet. We have talked about a word. We have talked about sentences. And then we have talked about the rules of writing a sentence. Right? So today I am here to give you some information about nouns. So let's start. Are you all ready? Chalo, come on. Noun. What is a noun? Words which are used as names of persons, animals, places or things are called nouns. Okay? Nouns means the words which you are using for naming any person, for naming any place, for naming any animals, for naming any things. Okay? These are called as nouns. Okay, children? So, whenever we see anything, we name them. Name is to give particular. Now, I am there. My name is Kamala Bharati. I have a name, right? If I don't have a name, how will you identify me? Can you? No. In the same manner, your parents have given you a beautiful names. Yes? So that you would be recognized. You will be known. Right? In the same manner, every object, everything in this big universe has got some names. Those names, if it is of animals, if it is of persons, if the names are of things, or if the name is of a person, we call them as nouns. Understood, children? Right. Let me give you some example. I tell all the naming words are nouns. In this classroom, I can name this is a table, this is a blackboard. I am naming this blackboard. Okay? It is a fan. Fan is a word. It is a naming word. I give an object fan as the name to that particular object. Okay? I talk this as a chalk. I give this the name as a chalk. Okay? Then I give this as name as a water bottle. Okay? I am naming this object as a water bottle. So I am naming all the things around me. So all the naming words are nothing but the nouns. Okay? I hope you have understood, children. Example. Tom. Tom, you can say that it is a name of a boy. Okay? So Tom becomes a noun. Army. Yes, you must have seen army in the movies. Yes, soldiers. Okay? So that whole group is called as an army. A name is given, army. So army is a noun. Girl. Right? Yes, you know you can differentiate between a boy and a girl. So if the girl is like this with two plaits, okay, chubby cheeks, wearing a frock, that particular object she is called as a girl. So this girl becomes a noun. Iron is a material, right? Yeah, which we used to make for gates and all. In your home you have very big gates. Yes, those gates are made up of metal iron. So iron is a noun. Health means what? How are we? Whether we are having fever, are we having cough, or is our health fit and fine? Yes, so this health. When I meet somebody, I say, Mr. Joe, how was your health? What do I ask? How was your health, sir? So that name about that particular person, how was his condition, is called as a health. So that health, it is being named, and this health becomes a noun. Understood, children? So all the naming words are called as nouns. Now again, let's go still little deeper. This nouns again is divided into 4 types. Okay, but now we will learn about 2 types. Okay, now noun divided into 2 first, common noun and proper noun. So let us see what is a common noun and what are proper nouns. I hope you have understood this part, children. Noun, what is a noun and the examples of noun? Yes, all naming words are nouns. So noun is nothing but the names that are used for persons, for animals, for places and for things. Okay, if I take for person Ramu, Sita, then Johnson, all this becomes noun. Animals, cat, dog, rat, everything, all the birds, everything come under, that is eagle, vultures, bat, all this come under noun. Places, Hyderabad is a place, Chennai is a place, Bangalore is the name of a place, Delhi is the name of a place, India is the country, it is the name of a country, America is the name of a country, Russia is the name of a country, Britain is the name of a country. All this becomes the names of the places, which is a noun. Things, chalk, duster, table, chair, blackboard, fan, light, all the objects around us, they are the things, and these things are named as nouns. Okay, now this noun is divided into 2 types. Let us look into that. So let us talk about common noun. A noun that is used to represent generally or in common is called as a common noun. So let us see, children, what is a common noun? A noun that is used to represent generally or in common is called as a common noun. So we know what is a noun. Now let us look into common noun. Common noun is nothing, it is very common. Okay, the word itself tells us common means everything in general. Okay, I am not talking about in particular. Generally, boys, girls, school, cities. Okay, let me give you clarity. Now, for example, girls, cities, then I can say any object, okay, city, place. Now see here, boys, in general I say boys. If I go to a classroom and if all the boys are making very noisy, okay, they are very naughty and they start making a class a messy class, then what do I do immediately when I go? I say, hey boys, what are you doing? Stop talking, shut up your mouth. Yes, do I say, don't talk. So I address the whole group. I am not talking about is Rohit talking or Shiva talking or is Churnika talking or whosoever it is. No, I am not talking like that. I am talking in general, okay? Boys, in general, girls. Okay, so that in general is called as a common noun. Then cities. Cities, it can be any city. It can be Hyderabad, it can be Bangalore, it can be Delhi, it can be Kolkata, it can be Chennai, it can be Trivandrum, it can be any city. Okay, so that if you talk anything in common, that is called as a common noun. I hope you have understood this, children, right? Now let us go into the next topic, that is proper noun. So what is this proper noun? A noun that is spoken in particular. Instead of spoken, I can use a noun that is considered in particular is called as a proper noun. So, what is this proper noun? A noun that is considered in particular means I am very specific. Okay, I am not talking generally, but I am pointing out to somebody. Right, children? Now suppose a group of boys in that Anthony was making very noise. What do I say? Anthony, why are you talking? Yes, out of all the group of boys, I am speaking only about Anthony. He is troubling everyone. Right? So when I say Anthony, why are you talking? That Anthony becomes the proper noun. Okay? The whole group of boys become the common noun. Right? Now suppose I say out of all the girls, right? So Preeti looks very beautiful. So what do I say? Preeti, you are looking so beautiful today. What special is it? Yes? So when I say like that, Preeti, when I speak only to Preeti, then that word Preeti becomes a proper noun because I am speaking only to that particular person. Okay? Now if I say Bangalore is a beautiful city. Okay? There are so many cities. Yes, we have so many cities, but out of all the cities, Bangalore becomes the beautiful city. So when I say Bangalore is a beautiful city, the Bangalore there becomes a proper noun. Yes, children? So if I am talking in particular, okay, when I say this chalk is big, so I am talking about this particular chalk. So this chalk becomes the proper noun. And when I say put all the chalks on the table, chalks are on the table, then those chalks become the common noun. But when I point out to one particular object, okay, when I am talking about this particular object, that becomes the proper noun. Right, children? Yes? Is this clear to you? Okay, let me give you some examples. Sita is a beautiful girl. So in this sentence, Sita becomes the proper noun. Girl is a common noun. Generally there are many girls. So girl becomes the common noun. But out of all the girls, Sita is beautiful. I am talking about in particular to Sita. In particular. Okay. This is very important. I am talking in particular. Okay. To Sita. Sita. So Sita becomes a proper noun. Okay. Then I say Bangalore is a beautiful city. So Bangalore becomes the proper noun. Out of all the cities, Bangalore city is beautiful. So Bangalore becomes the proper noun. Right, children? I hope you must have understood it till here. So today what all did we learn? We have learned what is a noun, and there are 4 types of noun, but today we are learning about 2 types, that is common noun and proper noun. So let us recap all the things we have learnt. Noun, it is nothing but all the naming words. Whatever you see, wherever you see, if you name anything, that becomes a noun. Okay, now in this we have got 2 types. Common noun. Common noun is if you talk about the noun in general. Okay, all the things are grouped into one category. That category becomes the common noun. Okay, all the boys are having special features. So they are put under category called boys. So boys become a common noun. Girls become the common noun. Cities become the common noun. Schools become the common noun. Buses become the common noun. All the different types of buses. Okay, high-tech bus, normal bus, okay, all metro buses, all this clubbed together, they are put into one category called bus. So that bus becomes the common noun. Okay, trains. Trains become the common noun. There are different types of trains, passenger train, local train, metro trains. Okay, all are put together under one category called a train. So train becomes the common noun. Right? So that is common noun. Next is proper noun. Whenever I am talking about in particular, a noun which is spoken in particular or a noun that is considered in particular is called as a proper noun. Okay? Now out of all the boys, I speak about Anthony. Anthony is very naughty. So Anthony becomes the proper noun. Okay? Mary is a wonderful, intelligent girl. Mary becomes the proper noun. Understood? That is what is common noun and proper nouns are. I hope you must have understood till here. Right? There are certain exercises that are given in your textbook. Okay? Read the content and practice it. The more you practice grammar, that much knowledge you gain, children. So grammar is nothing but if you read, understanding will never happen. You need to practice. It is very, very important. So practice more and more sentences. Okay, then you will be able to understand the concept much more clearly. Hope I was clear till here, children.